Gary.
Seinfuck.
Gotta get in to get out.
That's what I say to all of my women.
Jesus Christ.
Bow your heads with me, brothers.
Oh, Lord.
Bow your heads with me. Oh, oh, bow your head, Robert. I know you're not bowing your head.
I'm literally bowing my head. I have my hand up too.
He's feeling the Holy Spirit. What about you, Malcolm?
I've got my head bowed and my hand up. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Repeat after me now.
It's just
amazing grace. How sweet. Louder from the back now. I can't hear you. That is saying.
I can't. The PTSD.
I started doing that to people that I'm just hanging out with on a whim.
Oh, yeah?
And they hate it. My girlfriend especially hates it.
How high are they usually?
Well, everyone's usually higher than I am because I have converted to sober living. So that means that everybody else is faded than a hoe, and I'm usually sober as a judge. So ipso facto, me singing Amazing Grace reminds them of things that they would rather not be reminded of.
Yeah, like disappointing their parents and all the money they've wasted.
Their parents, disappointing their pastor, absolutely.
And also, what would God think if you had a conversation?
That's so fucked. God's next to you smoking while you're taking a fat nasty rip out the bong. He's just shaking his head no.
He's just like, man, you shouldn't be smoking that. Like, I died for your sins. I deserve this. What have you done?
Yes. He's got the holes in his hands and his feet and everything. He's just like, I can't believe this is what I died for.
Died for your sin to get high off of dollars that people have spent that'll probably end up in some drug lord's bank account. How dare you?
You're watching fucking Cheez-Its commercials and giggling like
oh, fuck. I started, for the listener, that I had more time to drink throughout the day.
It's a Robert Dillo special. A Delilah special.
Dello. Dello.
Yeah, Robert Dildo.
Oh, that is mean.
Dildilo.
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 Robert Dildo Delilah.
We'll workshop that one.
It's my own personal brand of dildos that are gonna get sent out with the loot box that we send out monthly. It's the tagline for the Robert Dildidos are.
It's such an awkward. It's supposed to be funny, but it's not, and that just makes it funnier.
Exactly. Yeah. For the tagline for the Robert Dildidos are is "Put me inside you."
That's it.
That's it.
No, that's it. Very
that's
literal.
The tagline for every dildido.
Yeah. Listen, I think Dildido featured on that Eminem song "Stand."
Shut the fuck up.
I don't need to be reminded of that song personally.
Is that too real for you?
No,
yeah, it's real for him.
It is. It is a genuinely real song, and it will put me in some type of mood if I listen to it. But I will have to say, when I worked restaurants for a long time, one of the places I worked at, we a buddy who was working there would always put that song on when it was time to start cleaning shit up and closing.
We like. That's you. That's what you sound like.
Aw.
Sorry.
Just the genuine hurt in the voice.
Sorry, he puts that on while you're closing.
Fuck off. He puts that song on. He put that song on when he was closing and when we were closing, and it just ruined the mood of the entire back kitchen. It was bad.
Yeah, I know what you mean, brother. I heard "Don't Fear the Reaper" before I found out my brother died.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of another sad thing. What song
did you listen to before your dad died, Malcolm?
Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, it was probably that Barbra Streisand song. Remember, it was some really weird EDM song.
Barbra Streisand song.
Please, I thought you were doing a bit. This isn't actually real.
It was the Duck Sauce song. It was
the Duck
Barbra
song.
Streisand.
Oh
no, it was Barbra Streisand.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Okay.
remember
Like
that one.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
were doing a bit.
No, this is a real song.
No,
Like
it's
I
a real
know it's a
song.
real song, but is that actually the song you listened to before you found out your dad died?
You said probably.
no, I have no idea. But that was a song that was very popular when my dad died.
It's an approximate guess, Robert. It doesn't need to be on.
Okay, so yeah.
Let's pivot off death for a moment.
Yeah.
I was at my church meeting. You know, it's a very white church. I gotta say, like,
it's a church in Arizona that isn't Catholic. It's
it
gonna
is-
be a white church.
it's as close as you can get without being Catholic, and everyone's collar is very stiff. I assure you. And they had a minister, like one of those streetlight ministers. I don't remember what the actual groups are. They help addicts get off the streets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the madman goes up to the podium and sings "What a Privilege It Is to Bring Everything to God in Prayer" by Aretha Franklin. I know it's the Aretha Franklin version because
He's doing it.
Yeah, he's going everything.
It's like a room full of very white people are just gonna.
Some of them were singing it. I was impressed. They had some soul in there. Some soul. It's not like the Baptists though, where they're like doing the. You ever seen the Baptist feel the Holy Spirit, where they're doing that weird shuffle?
I've literally one of my favorite movies is Blues Brothers. I know what the fucking a Baptist church looks like.
Oh, absolutely. They're
He definitely knows.
Do you
Baptist
see
Christians.
the light?
Do you see the light, my brother?
Baptist Christians are awesome. They're they're party animals. If they could do all the drugs they wanted to do, they would be insane.
Oh yeah.
The only drug they need, Jesus.
God, baby. Hey, you need to get high off these Percocets and show me what that shuffle looks like.
I don't have the Holy Ghost, but I got the next best thing. They call it the Holy Ghost too. It's called ketamine.
It's got a little crucifix printed on it. That's
You'll see the light, all right. Several, in fact.
Yeah. a little few more.
Listen, I need only one noble drug in my life, and that's to breathe in the sweet, sweet smells of argon.
Yes, Jesus.
Yes, Jesus.
Yes, Jesus.
Isn't there a kind of execution method where you flood a gas chamber with argon?
Huh? Anyway.
Back on death for a moment.
It preserves documents very well.
That's right. Jesus, the book of Jesus. Have you seen that sketch, Harper?
Those stories that are adored in yellow pages are often hated in living parchment. Hence the argon.
It's the argon.
Oh, it's a great sketch.
You have seen that sketch, right? The Book of Jesus?
No.
Oh my God.
I don't watch sacrosanct sketches by mediocre improv.
It doesn't.
It's from Adult Swim, which is they had
a pure God-fearing folk.
Yeah,
the people who made Moral Orel.
Oh, I hate that show so much.
I don't get the appeal personally. I'm sure some people like it.
It's like a worse Robot Chick.
It is, I think, for people that want to be vindictive against their upbringing, which I understand, but I don't have that same like bizarre obsession with hating religious feelings. So I don't like crusade against people on Reddit calling them nitwits because they believe in God.
Yeah, those freaking nitwits.
Those intellectual midwits talking about Jesus and God.
Yeah, you don't like it? Get out of here, you heckin' foe.
Hey, why are you doing the voice from the CBS fucking Christmas special where the dentist from fucking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? What is that voice?
Damn, that was a deep cut. I have a friend who doesn't think Jesus ever existed. He's like that far into. He's just like, there's no proof Jesus existed. I was like, there's literally as much proof that Julius Caesar existed.
Actually, there's quite a bit more that Jesus existed than Julius Caesar, but that's neither here nor there.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, the only reason why Julius Caesar existed is because of the Caesar cut, aka how
the Caesar salad.
I left my mother.
That's how I know. Oh. I'm done with you.
So to what? Am I going to hell now?
Well, I'm replacing you with our editor.
With Sasha?
Sasha's going to hell for Malcolm?
No.
That would be like the cat Christians don't want you to know about.
Wait, is Sasha baptized? Confirmed?
He's Irish. His mom's Irish, so I'm sure.
Yeah, it's not looking good for you, Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm definitely not baptized.
Well, we can take care of that.
Oof. See, I have a certificate that says I'm baptized. So
Look at this guy. A piece of paper. You know, I don't believe it actually happened, Robert. I think they gave you that certificate. Lied to you.
I'm already looking down upon you, both just geographically speaking. Of course.
Gee,
You know.
Hey, don't you want to wear that old T-shirt I used to have when I was like 14? It was just, was it Jesus Rises from the Dead?
Yeah, it's a zombie Jesus shirt.
Zombie Jesus. And it was just a picture of zombie Jesus.
My mom never forgot when you wore that to our house on Easter.
Oh my Lord, she was angry.
She has still to this day. I like legitimately. So it's like, oh, well, Robert's doing good today. I was talking to him earlier. She's just like, has he repented for wearing that shirt? And I was just like, my, this is a teenager.
Your mom. The fact that she still thinks about that rather than.
Well, there's the trouble. She's a Baptist.
Fair. Ugh.
This has been very denominational so far. We need to pivot back to
the two main themes of the podcast today: cults, death.
I'm sorry.
We didn't even talk cults. We were talking.
Oh, we were talking before the show.
Before the recording.
Yeah, sorry, I was telling the boys that I bought Far Cry 5, and I like the aesthetic, and that's how we got onto the vein, the main vein, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
How about this? Dwayne the Rock Johnson, more like Drain the Cock Johnson. Am I right? God,
Don't laugh at that.
Yes. No, yeah. That joke would have killed in 2018.
2018 tried 2007.
More like Dwayne the Bathtub, I'm drowning. Am I right, boys?
Yeah. Ooh. You know, I have a photo of Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and he signed it for me. It's to me.
Oh, it's to you, so it's worth nothing.
Yeah, it's worth nothing. But it's from when he was making the movie Walking Tall. Do you remember that movie?
I do remember that movie. That was a terrible movie.
Wow, that's worth even less.
Yeah, so it's from that because my uncle worked on that movie, and it's just like, to Malcolm, keep going.
Keep going.
Dwayne Johnson.
Keep going. That's awesome.
I'd say that's like sweet, but I bet there's like at least 1,000 people have gotten something similar.
Hey,
oh yeah.
Can you write something to my nephew? He's having a hard time and he loves your films.
He wants to get into show business.
He wants to get into show business, Dwayne. Can't you tell him something encouraging? And he's just like, what's your little brat's name?
I know you got your start at 19.
What's your little jabroni son's name?
Oh, okay, Malcolm, all right. I got something to say to him.
Take your bitch ass to the Smackdown Hotel. Stick it sideways. Shove it up your ass. The Rock.
Oh God.
Oh no. Then you'll be famous. Maybe not for the best reasons, but you'll be famous.
Wrestling The Rock was superior to actor The Rock in every way.
I forgot, this is being on the light topic of wrestling has reminded me of a special request that we've had for several episodes now that we keep forgetting to do.
Oh yeah, I have it. So yeah, our listener to the show, Bobby, he's asked. This is actually a request. He sent me a DM. He goes, "Please read this out on the podcast." He goes, "Dear Seinfuckers," I don't know if I like that, but he goes, "It's better than the other version."
Yeah. Going forward.
Yeah, going forward. He goes, "Dear Sein."
We learn from our mistakes.
And then the other version, the viewers will never know.
He goes, "Dear Seinfuckers. I'm a loyal listener. I enjoy your comedy immensely. This is, a right for me to be a listener, and I cherish it as a privilege."
It is your privilege.
Yes.
We could take it away at any moment.
We'll take your RSS feed away.
Yeah, if we have any more scheduling issues, we'll definitely take it away.
Snatch it like your weave.
He goes, "Listen, this year I've discovered new things about myself. I've tried new foods, such as cauliflower, for the first time.
Incredible.
And I've had Indian food for the first time."
Incredible. Can we get a round of applause? Incredible.
It's a really important first step to having a grown man's palate.
Yes. But
grown man's palate.
you know, I enjoy in particular Harper's impressions, and I, just as a loyal listener, would love the opportunity to hear him do an impression of the one, the only Steve Stone Cold Austin.
What?
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Why
What?
did you
What?
fuck that up so bad?
What?
Sorry, I mean, yeah. Listen, and then he corrects it. Sorry, I meant Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was nervous typing. You are a god.
Of course. Hey, he really likes you, Malcolm.
And it said, well, you're a god among men. As I saw, well as Harper, Robert's on his way.
Okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Not many people like me when they first meet me. It's all good.
On Robert's behalf, we forgive you.
Rise,
my child.
Anyways, thank you so much. I hope you read this. Love, Bobby, and my cat Eddie.
Eddie, it's great to hear from you as always.
Teddy.
Stone Cold impression. Well, I can do a Stone Cold impression here. So it's late at night, so it's going to be a little bit altered because I can't scream like I like to do when I'm doing a Stone Cold impression. But during the breaks in my speech, I'm going to need you boys to say what, like you're replying to Stone Cold's call and response mechanism that's built into his promos. Can you do that for me?
We'll try.
Yeah, I can try.
I went to the shopping mall.
What?
I bought a pack of beer.
What?
I tried to walk out with it, and they said,
"Can I see your receipt, sir?"
What?
I'm gonna need you to put a little bit more into the. It's not like a question. What? It's more like what?
What?
Like you're a beer swilling redneck.
I'm gonna let Robert do this. I'm gonna
try. This is a lot
Let
on my
Robert
shoulders here.
But yeah, you're the WWE universe in this moment, Robert.
Oh fuck!
You're
I'm gonna
all
throw
of
a rubber chicken on stage.
Yeah, you're throwing rubber chickens at Cody Rhodes.
Okay, let's do this.
I get stopped by some twiggy little brat at the entrance to the Walmart.
What?
He says, "Hold on, Steve.
What?
You can't have that.
What?
Not without a receipt."
What?
And I said, "Here's a receipt."
What?
He says, "I count 1 Steve Weiser,
What?
2 Steve Weisers,
What?
3 Steve Weisers."
What?
And I left the Walmart.
We couldn't do it.
It's hard to do when I can't scream. It's really fucked up that you would do that now of all times when I wasn't prepared.
How about we postpone this, the wider thing itself, and then how about we have Bobby write us back in and request a specific topic that Stone Cold gets to rant about?
Yeah, that would be fine.
I'm gonna have that cut.
Don't.
All right, yeah. That's always
No, I want to keep that in.
Listen, we can't have our fans have that much control. All right, they can have a little bit of control. We've already got the form that we're not going to be reading from today.
Bobby, there's a form online that you should submit to request a specific anything, really. Let's be honest.
Womp womp.
Okay.
Womp.
You can't womp womp yourself. Here, I'm going to do something. I have a segment.
I use my God-given right to womp womp myself. Thank you very much.
Oh, hold on. We got this for you. You don't need to lift a finger, all right? I got it, Robert.
Oh, thank you.
That's you.
Insert the womp sound if it's not there, Sasha.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So here's the thing. I have a segment that I'd like to do. So let's do a pivot. Yeah, it's a game show. I haven't hosted a game show. I've only participated in our game show segments, but this time I'm hosting it.
Well, that's exciting.
This is inspired by one of my favorite podcasts right now. I'm going to give them full credit. It's the Are You Garbage podcast, hosted by H. Foley and Kevin Ryan. So this is like all credit to them. I'm going to find out on this podcast whether you, Harper, and you, Robert, are garbage or not.
Oh, wow. That's a heavy indication to put on a game show, but let's try.
Yeah, we can try.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Are You Garbage? I'm your host. Smoke McLeod. Here we go. We have our two lovely contestants. They're both from America, which is not a great starting position.
Wow.
We've
You're
got
from America too, asshole.
I'm from Canada, you bitch.
Yeah, it's called North America.
Yeah.
Ever been there?
Yeah, you listen. This is the first time.
It's almost
you guys,
like it's a continent or something.
Yeah. Well, listen. I guess there's also South America. And you're on the south part of this continent. Anyways, I'm going to welcome our two contestants, Buck Harper and Robert Delilah.
Harper, I think this host's like a giant dick.
It's so great to be here. I'm so happy.
All right. I'm going to ask some questions, and I'm going to determine whether or not you guys are garbage or not. So just answer truthfully. And if any stories come up when I ask these questions, feel free to tell them. Okay, so the first question is for both of you. Do you consider yourself a fan of a minor league baseball team?
You go ahead.
No. I mean, if the Padres are considered minor league, then yes. And judging by the season so far, a little bit, unfortunately.
All right. You can just answer honestly.
I did just answer honestly. I'm not a fan of a minor league baseball team unless you count the Padres.
Okay, so you're not.
No, he's not.
What about you, Harper?
Look, I'm a level with you. The only sport I really pay any attention to is hockey.
Okay, that's fair.
And we're about to have that taken from us.
Yeah, are you a fan of the Tucson Roadrunners?
Yeah, I actually do like watching the Roadrunners play.
Okay, perfect. All right, next question. Do you give scratch-off lottery tickets as a gift?
Oh, fuck no. That is awful.
Yeah, everyone in my family does that but me.
When you were
you
growing
have some fucking taste.
Yeah, okay. That's interesting. So you've been the receiver of scratch-off lottery tickets.
Yeah, probably Robert too, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to remember if I ever got scratch-off lottery tickets. I mean, personally, I feel like I'd rather have no presents than scratch-offs.
Yeah, I just leave them there if I get them, to be honest.
Actually, no. Scratch that. I see what I did there. I'm so terrible.
You didn't do anything there.
I literally said scratch that.
No,
fuck
I know
off.
what you think you did, but it wasn't.
I know what you think. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Okay. I think there was a year when my brother and I turned 21 where my parents put scratch offs in our stockings.
Sorry.
Oh.
Or was it 18? I think it might have been 18.
For you, Harper, like you said, a lot of people in your family have given those as gifts, but not you. Who's the most egregious one of your family that does it? Who it's you're every Christmas or Easter or whatever, you're gonna get a scratch off lottery ticket.
Look, I don't want to talk about it, and frankly, I've given them out before, so I
knew it. All right, okay, that's good to know.
You knew it.
Yeah, I'll confess. All right.
I knew you were lying. So one of you, I was. All right, so perfect. Next question. Have you or any member of your family owned a PT Cruiser?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Didn't your mom used to have a PT Cruiser?
No, my stepsister had one.
Okay.
Oh. Well, yeah, as we all know from the lore of this podcast, my dad also. So that's good to know.
Did your dad give scratch offs?
Yeah, he was Italian.
He did. Yeah, that was every Christmas. And I still get them.
I mean, he's still Italian, but
I still get them and I still give them. So listen, this isn't a judgmental segment. This is just
yes, it is. The whole segment's called
It's literally called Are You Trash?
Yeah, are you garbage or not? You could not be garbage.
Let's keep going. So yeah.
Okay. When you were growing up in any houses you lived in, was there carpet in the the restroom or washroom?
No, I don't believe so. I mean, there was in my grandparents' place, but I don't think that counts.
No, there was. Wait. In your grandparents' place?
Yeah, they had a bathroom.
They had shag, wall-to-wall shag,
No, they genuinely did have shag floor carpeting.
I know, mine did too.
And the carpet on top of the toilet, they pulled that shit.
I hate that. What's that? Because it doesn't keep anything comfortable. It's put up when you have to take a shit. So why is there a carpet on your toilet?
I don't get it myself. I genuinely don't. I mean, I've seen versions where it's actually on the sink and it's fucking, let me just say it's stained at the back.
Oh. So yeah, no, I've never used a bathroom that was carpeted, to answer your question.
No, I didn't use that bathroom of the grandparents.
No, it's one of the most insane things that like I've seen. I've never used one. Like no one in my family, from what I know of, has ever used it. But like when you see the photos, or like I've like walked in, like I did like a tour once, like when I was looking at a place that like needed a major renovation, and it did have that carpet on the top of the toilet, and I was just like as you said, like who is that for?
That's insane.
Like, why on top? Like, what? Like, are you supposed to be like, well, I took my shit. Anyways, I don't want to leave the bathroom. I'm going to sneak a cigarette. So let me just like crack the window open a little bit. My wife's nagging me. Is that, I got to really finish this book, Farmer's Almanac. Like, that's like,
you got to really tear through this thing.
This 2-year-old People magazine is really titillating me.
Got to do something.
Yeah, is Dan Florek still on Law and Order SVU? According to the magazine, he is.
According to the DVDs in the cabinet, or the VHSs in the cabinet.
Yes, exactly. Have your parents ever sent you to the store to buy their cigarettes?
Yes.
I think so. Yes, I think my mom sent me to buy some sneak cigarettes one time.
Nice. Like, I guess the question is like, for me, laws are like pretty stringent. You get ID'd when you get like cigarettes. So like that was that. And also I think, first of all, my mom still sneaks cigarettes from time to time. Like she always goes, she's like, I don't smoke. And then like, she'll be like, hey, can you just like run to the car and like grab something for me? And like, I'll do that. Or like drive her car to like somewhere to like pick up something. And like, then I'll like open the glove, like it's like one of the like glove departments, and I'll see like just like the cigarettes there. So I think she was too shamed. There was too much shame in that for her. And then my dad was smoking so much that he was basically going to, for me, it's like the American Costco, and then buying
that's right. Okay.
Buying flats of cigarettes. And his excuse was always, well, they're the lightest cigarette. I'm like, you know what, Dad? Maybe stop being a pussy and have a slightly heavier cigarette so you're not smoking 20 cigarettes a day.
Smoke some American spirits. It'll take some time.
Oh yeah. American spirits are. I probably already talked about this, but you're taking a fucking break.
Yeah. I mean, when I bought those cigarettes, I was also, I don't think my mom even knew I was smoking at the time, but I had just like turned 18 because I started smoking a little bit before 18. And I smoked for a while, not like a long time, but at least a year. And I think I kept it pretty under wraps from my parents. But it was one of those things where I finally turned 18, and I think my mom, it was just like, here's $20, go up and grab me a pack of cigarettes, get yourself a soda or whatever else you want. And then just like, I think she was kind of thankful that she was able to do that, because I think she was having a trying day.
Yeah. And what about you? Like, so Harper, you said you went.
I worked at a gas station and my parents smoked. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, did you do it as a kid, or was it just like
no? Well, I mean, I was 18, and at the time it was legal.
Okay. Oh, is it not legal now? Like,
no, it's now 21.
You have to be 21 now. Donald Trump changed that. Took another freedom away from us God-fearing Americans.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it was in New Zealand they changing it so that like after a certain point, like if you were born, I guess like in 20, I guess it would be 2023. Like anyone born after 2023 will never be allowed to buy a cigarette.
Oh,
which I'm going like, I don't like, it's going to just create this like weird like underground market in like about 18 years from now.
I think we learned enough during the war on drugs why that shit doesn't work. Why abolishment and criminalization doesn't work.
It sure feels like we haven't learned a damn thing.
No. Prohibition doesn't work. And to be honest, like America, I'll say this, I'll go out on a limb. Your drinking age is too goddamn high.
Yeah, Malcolm likes him young. He wants to meet him at the bar. 18 or nothing. That's
Jesus Christ. All right. Have you ever repaired a piece of living room furniture with duct tape?
No.
No, that's too trashy.
That's too trash.
Too trashy. Has anyone in your family done that?
No.
Yeah, I've also.
We're not Italian.
Hey, listen, my family hasn't done that.
There aren't faint banjos playing in the background where I used to live.
Well, that's not true. I mean, but we haven't done the duct tape thing, at least.
Mhm.
What did you do instead?
I mean, we just got new furniture. We fixed it. Or my dad was a carpenter. I mean, we fixed shit.
Your dad's been a lot of things.
We
on this
put it on the
podcast.
patio, so if it had a hole in it, it could be the patio couch.
Or it could be the sex patio couch. It's got a hole in it.
All right, here's the next question.
Oh, that was bad.
Have you ever? Yeah, that was really bad.
Thanks, bud.
I'm
Love
sorry. I gotta be. I'm a realist. While I'm hosting the game
Well, you
show.
can say sorry to me anytime you want.
Yeah, I can. Oh, jeez. All right. Have you seen that TikTok where it's like my top 5 races, and then it just
Yeah, that
goes
was
in?
funny.
NASCAR Indy 500.
I don't
Yeah.
care if what you say, these 2 races are pretty much identical, and he names like 2 NASCAR races.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
funny.
here's the next question. Have you ever spent less than $5 in gas, and what's the least amount?
Ooh,
Yes.
$1.40.
$1.70.
How much gas did that give you?
Not a lot. Less than I
1
wanted.
gallon at the time.
Yeah, at the time, it was even less for me because this was like, I want to say this was like 2012, 2013, where we had that huge hike in gas prices. And it was, I think it ended up getting me like less than half a gallon of gas.
There's literally one time I can recall in my adolescent to young adult years where I've seen gas below $2, and that knowledge alone hurts me.
The memory itself.
Yeah.
You play Resident Evil 2 and you see the gas prices and at the one
What's the
scene
point?
and you want to cry.
What's the point of going on?
$1.17 for gas. Jesus Christ.
What a different time.
Yeah, and listen, your gas prices are still better than up here, where we pay by the liter.
How much you pay?
I actually don't know right now.
I think last time I did the math in terms of what Canada pays, like converting from liter
it's
to gallon.
one U.S. liter or 1 U.S. gallon is 3.7 liters.
Yeah, how much is gas by you right now?
That's a good question.
Inquiring minds have to know.
Yeah, I believe that gas right now is $1.89 per
Per liter?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're paying $7 for a gallon of gas.
No, it's 3.7.
No, 3.7 times $1.89.
Yeah, which is it's $2 a gallon, right?
No,
If you round up.
no.
So
3.7
let me continue.
times
Yeah, okay, Mr. fucking calculator on Windows app. What does it come out to?
6.995.
Oh, it's not $7, is it?
Fuck off. It's not
No,
$2.
we can't round up. We've already established we're gonna be fucking
You're
pricks.
gonna round up somehow down fucking $5.
I don't make the rules. You do.
Shut the fuck up.
Piece of fucking shit.
So yeah, you guys are paying $7 for. I mean, convert that for currency. You're paying about $5 for gas.
Oh
All right.
yeah, I forgot you guys pay with fucking Monopoly money up there.
Yeah, you pay
Yeah.
with dollary dues or whatever you
Yeah,
want to call
you
it.
copied our dollar, so
Actually, we have a better dollar than it.
$500 dues to boys.
Yeah, I live in Australia.
yeah, you have loonies up there.
Loonies and toonies.
Yeah, loonies and toonies, and
You have the queen on your money. Opinion discarded.
Daily reminder to all of our Canadian fans: you have a ridiculous fake language and culture.
The language English.
language. The language.
Quebecois French.
Yeah, French isn't real.
Yeah. I mean, fuck the Quebecois. Like, who
Whoa.
who gives
Whoa,
a
hey,
shit?
I didn't say that.
Here
All right.
on Seinfuck, we
listen-
support Quebecois independence.
Listen, I'm going to the next question, which is:
Yeah.
Did a family member have a beaded car seat cover growing up?
No, definitely not. That's that's strays into the range of like,
That's too much.
yeah, that's too much.
That's too much. That's the limit. You're like, all right,
Absolutely.
we can't have that.
no,
yeah.
we'd have to like pretend to care about our bodies then.
That's
Mhm.
fair. That's fair. Have you ever been ejected from a hospital?
No.
Define like ejected. Like I've been asked to leave because visiting times are over. That's not exactly ejecting.
Yeah, you've been like belligerent, and they've been like, you gotta go.
Yeah, that has never happened.
I can't think of a place I'd rather not be belligerent.
Like besides like an airport, like if you do that shit in an airport or hospital, that's like a federal crime. I don't catch that heat. I'm an under $1,000 kind of guy.
That's a general practice he applies to everyday living. It's not just with hospitals.
Yeah, I've never been ejected. I've seen someone. I was once with my grandmother. I had sepsis and I wasn't really able to walk, so I was like in this wheelchair. I'm with my grandmother, and there's this guy, and he's like tweaking out, and he's like trying to get in the hospital to like steal stuff or like get drugs. And these two security guards, like we're right, like literally, like the front door is like just in front of me. My grandmother and I are standing to the side, and like this guy is like trying to rush through the doors to get in. These two security guards grab him. I've like never seen it. It felt like it was like out of a comic book movie. And like they grab him and body slam him to the ground. And then because he was tweaking, he had all this power. It's like these two big like security guards. He just like fucking like like he goes like and it's like completely just gets out of it. And then luckily there's a third security guard that's that like goes and like slams him down, and they are able to subdue him.
Jesus.
But I was like, that wasn't even the craziest part. So I'm like, we go out there, and my grandmother like goes like, we got to get out of here. So like she pushes me out of the hospital, and we're just like having some fresh air. And then there's like a police officer on a horse. And then I just watched the horse take a shit right in front of the hospital.
Yeah, very clean hospital living.
Well, you guys don't have great TV up there. I guess there's nothing else to watch.
Yeah.
Besides hospital fights.
Yeah, bum fights at hospitals and horses shitting.
That would be a great, like, listen, those hospital fights, that's found money for True TV, all right? We got a True TV show.
That's more like corncob TV right after Coffin Flop.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're really pushing the bits tonight.
What?
Yeah.
That's
We're serving them up. We're serving up recommendations.
All right, I got two more questions. And then
I do want to say, I am like, when you said you saw a horse, a police horse, I do think, or just pooping outside a hospital, I do think of like, about like therapy horses, right?
Yeah.
Like they got to shit in the hospital, right? Like
like mini horses?
No, like they bring full-size horses into hospitals, which is like a joke in and of itself.
What are you talking about?
Google therapy horse.
This is fucking insane.
They do not bring full-size horses.
They fucking do.
No, they don't. They don't bring full-size horses.
They do it for like end-of-life care.
At a hospice unit. That's not a hospital.
That's a hospital.
The hospice, no.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. It is a place where people die in. It's a hospital.
There's a full-grown horse in a fucking hospital. So they're not going to let horse feces pollute the fucking. Okay.
Oh yeah, and it's okay to do fucking.
They let John Cena in. I don't see the problem with bringing horses.
He probably causes much damage. Yeah.
Actually, hold on.
There's a fucking video right there. Look.
Hold on. This is blowing my mind that they're bringing.
It's a real goddamn thing.
Stop! Listen to the hospital doing this. Stop bringing a horse into your hospital.
This is so unsanitary.
This is literally crazy. There is a joke about a horse in a hospital. And they're doing it.
Imagine like being in like just like trying to find like you're like, oh, I'm trying to find my loved one. Like they're like in the hospital recovering from like a broken hip, and then you just like turn the corner and there's just a horse standing in there.
I would think I'm on the fucking set of Airplane if I saw a hospital horse.
Yeah, I think I was hallucinating. I'd feel like I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, do I feel the comfort of the horse? Like, do I want to be comforted by a horse? Is that the final animal you want to see when you're like in hospice care?
So like, an animal that makes you really nervous just being around.
I could see it for like horse women. Have you ever met a horse girl before, Malcolm?
I have. Yeah.
Oh God.
Tragic people.
One of my first girlfriends was a horse girl.
Oof. Yikes.
Oh,
yikes.
Based.
Not based.
Based.
The head she gave was probably crazy because she's insane.
I go into details, but no one needs that.
Well, no.
Was it good though? Was it good?
Oh my God.
No comment.
All right. Well,
Well, let's just say she, unlike real horses, she didn't shit in hospitals.
what?
What?
Because
Did
it's a
she shit on
hospital
your-
horse. The whole point that I was taking up about the hospital horse is because it's got a shit in a hospital.
What are you saying right now?
What the fuck is my man waffling about?
I'm not that drunk. Shut
No,
up.
You
hold
are
on.
obliviated.
You said, unlike horses, she doesn't shit in a
She doesn't
hospital.
shit in hospital.
Does that mean she like shat on your chest while you were like fucking one day? Like, did she give you an
no.
Alaskan pipeline? Like, what are you talking
I was
about?
just trying to realign the joke back to horses shitting in hospitals.
Here
Well,
we
it
go
didn't work.
again with Robert's bits. And, like,
That wasn't a bit. That was just realigning the topic. I failed.
realigning the topic. That's a
Yeah,
classic.
you've done a great job.
I'm
Dropped
sorry.
something. God
I'm
damn it.
sorry. I
What'd
just
you drop?
no, it's good.
I dropped my little my grip strength tester.
Like we'll do there's a side note to the question. Like with that horse girl, Robert.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. Remember, 3, 2, 1. Did she suck you?
Oh, everybody's favorite game. So
I don't think she did. I think that was like, obviously I like had sexual relations pretty young.
answer the question.
I think that was a purely chaste relationship.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh.
Don't you dare
She
patronize
didn't give
me.
you that. She didn't give you that Godfather special, the horse head.
That horse head. Yeah, I didn't wake up screaming with her next to me.
That's a good Nick. Fucking make you wake up screaming.
That's that good Nick.
That's incredible, Nick. Anyway,
What is the next question?
if you're hold on, real quick. PSA: if you're a woman and you love horses, find a different hobby. Thank you. Signed, all men.
Get into wrestling. I think that's
yeah. That's high class, baby.
Shut the fuck up.
It's an
Next
art.
question.
I'll do this last one. Have you or any member of your family ever needed the Heimlich maneuver? Do you know what the Heimlich maneuver is?
We weren't asking about the Heimlich maneuver.
I don't know. No. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I've had my mom literally like reach into my brother's throats. I don't remember who it was, but
Whoa, how old were
Oh.
young enough to reach into the throat.
you? So you're saying your mom couldn't reach down your throat right now? You're gonna just insult the woman like that?
I'm sorry.
If she cared enough, she'd reach down and pull whatever chunk out of you.
Have you ever seen like your dog swallow something they shouldn't, and your parent has to like put their entire forearm in the dog's mouth to get it out?
Your mom had to do that for you or your
Yeah.
brother.
Well, those Pokemon Monopoly pieces are doggedly small.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah, they get stuck in a no Heimlich maneuver.
No Heimlich? All right. What about you, Robert?
I've given a dog a Heimlich maneuver.
Oh.
What?
It's an interesting thing. I had to Google it before doing it.
You picture the dog fucking dying, and Robert's like, "Hold on, we're gonna figure this out."
No, because it was like a legit, like terrifying thing.
Of course it was. You Google
Like
it.
you have to hold the dog's legs in one hand and then just sort of almost like jump up and down and jostle to sort of like, so you're holding the dog upside down. You get your legs in like your main hand and you've got your off hand over its side and its waist. And then you have to like shove it, not shove it, but like you have to jostle it to get like a downward motion to dislodge the thing. It was like legit scary, and I'm glad the dog was okay.
Good.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess I never thought about if my dog was choking, what I would do.
Well, I had to literally Google doggy Heimlich maneuver and hope I didn't get weird porn results.
You're just like on a CIA watch because of that. They're like,
This guy's up to something. I don't know what, but it's something.
they're like, this Robert Delilah guy.
That's the next step. That's the stuck in the drying machine of the future.
Yeah.
I guess here's the follow up to that question. This is kind of just to add a caveat, and it's for everyone. Have you had any pets pass away when you were on vacation?
No.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. And Harper, you go on. Sorry. Say something before I go into a really sad story.
What's the final score?
Well, no, say the story and then I'll tell you.
Well, Harper was trying to avoid the story. No, I went to my brother's wedding, and then my old dog Kuma passed away while I was flying back from his wedding, and it was genuinely terribly sad. And I had to. That was also the time where I couldn't get a ride home from the airport, and I had no money on me. My card was not working, so I had to take a homeless man's $20 and buy him booze, and then use the rest of the change for bus fare.
Holy shit!
That sucks.
It was.
I was gonna ask if the dog died on the flight, like if the dog you to the wedding.
He wasn't on the plane. He died.
That would have been insane.
No, he was alive in a different part of the country, and then he had a really massive stroke. And I guess he didn't exactly die while I was on the plane, but he had a stroke while I was at the on the way back, and then I had to go. Couldn't get a ride from the airport. And had to, get my own way home, which took a while, but I did. And then immediately I had to segue from going home, dropping my bag, because I had been gone for a while at this point, and then taking the dog to the vet to put him down because he just couldn't get up. He couldn't do anything and was pissing and shitting himself. And it was to the point where I was going to see how it was when I showed up. And then I realized, you see something in pain, you're just like, this can't go on. And that was genuinely really sad story.
Yeah. That's sad.
I don't know what you thought for asking this.
Well, I was like, I guess there was
How
a
does this
moment.
make you garbage if you're family?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Listen, you're not garbage.
Were
I'm
you
actually
fucked by the circumstances of the universe and your dog died while you were on vacation? Guess what? You're trash.
You're not trash.
Way to go, you piece of shit.
Listen, you think that's going to be a trash question. That's actually whether or not you're a classy individual. But here's the deal.
Huh?
There's no classy or trashy about that. Any way you answer that question.
Either way, this not your fault. Yeah.
Exactly. There's no compass.
It was just a follow. Listen, it was also, to be clear, it was a follow-up question to the Heimlich one, and I was curious about it. And then you told me a very sad story that I guess I should have expected.
Well, you don't know me that well, I guess. Fuck.
Well, that's why I'm asking you these interesting questions. I'm trying to get, some new thoughts and ideas onto the podcast. Anyways, we're all trash because we host a podcast called Seinfuck. No, I'm joking. I'm not trash. Harper's not trash, and Robert is on the cusp.
The jury's out for me.
Listen, if you said to me between the years 2014 and 2020 any of these questions, I would probably have a different answer because frankly, I was trash back then. I lived in filth. I had fungus growing on certain garments that were in a closet, and I didn't take too good care of myself. But I really turned my life around. I found God. I went back to school. I got an associate's degree, and I fucked your mom.
I was wondering where it was going.
I fucked her good.
And guess what's true about that? One thing.
Only one of those things is true.
I fucked your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucked your mom and I fucked her good.
Why do you have to comment on the quality of it?
Well, I know. Listen,
just to explain why she's at my house every other day.
Yeah, listen.
Okay, well then that explains it.
Your mother deserves good sex.
You're obviously doing something right.
Well, someone has to.
Imagine that. It's just you go to the stepdad. You're like, thanks for doing a great job.
Thanks for all the work you do, Bill. You're doing a killer job to slap your stepdad on his ass. My mom was looking really happy lately. You must be really giving it to her good.
If your stepdad's telling you that, I don't know what to say about that's fucked up.
No, I'm telling that to my stepdad.
Oh, well, it sounds like you're fucking your stepdad's wife.
Wouldn't my stepdad's wife just be my mom?
Exactly. It sounds to me like
he's committing incest.
That's legal in certain states here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, which ones? You're the one with the intimate knowledge.
Well, frankly, browsing certain websites will give you that kind of knowledge. California, New Mexico, Colorado, Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts.
I'm just imagining Wacko from the Animaniacs.
I'm not done. District of Columbia, Maryland, New York, Vermont, and Alaska.
Can you say that as Wacko from the Animaniacs doing the countries of the world?
California, New Mexico, Colorado, Texas.
No, I can't. By the way, it's not legal to fuck your mother in those states. It's just legal to marry your cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing.
You know, by some very interesting math, your mom could be your cousin.
You know what they say? Your mom could be your cousin.
Yes, that's what I say. I said down here.
I said down here that your mother is your cousin and I.
And you.
I am your.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself.
No.
I'm gonna kill myself after this bit.
No,
it's too late.
Bit. I'm sorry, but Wacko saying the states where it's legal to marry your cousin.
If you can do it, I'm here for it.
I can't. You were doing a really good job.
It's difficult to fit those syllables in right. I PM'd you the map, so you just have to read the green states off. Let's hear it.
The green states. California, Alaska, New Mexico, Colorado, Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, New York, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey.
He went for it. You gotta give it to him. He really fucking went for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Wait, why can't I think of what MD stands for?
Maryland.
Maryland. Yeah.
It's Maryland.
Maryland and DC. There you go.
Sasha, if you didn't pick that up, clapping, and then there was a foghorn.
Yeah.
I was shocked to see I believe a Wolverines fan at the college basketball game yesterday get on camera. He was very excited. And then he started to make the motions as though he was getting down on some penis, sucking dick.
Getting down on some cock? Oh, did he have the action? Did he have? How was his wrist action?
The wrist action was.
Why is it when you said "get down on the penis"? I thought of that song was like, "Ooh,
get up, come on, get down on that penis."
That was pretty good.
Open up that puss and let me give it to me. I love that. That was genuinely good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I want to just savor that bit for a moment.
Yeah, the camera guy cut away so fucking fast when he saw that. He was just like, "Oh, no fucking way! This fucking 14-year-old."
Yeah, I think I saw that video you're talking about where he's got he goes into the rotating wrist action.
Yeah, exactly. He was really loving on it.
Yeah, this is
a respect on the streets to the Wolverines fan or whatever your fucking basketball team is. I don't watch the sport.
If you want to be on the podcast, send us a thing.
No, we're not having you on.
Wait, we're gonna have the waste management streaker on, but we're not gonna have that guy on.
100%.
Yeah, have some class.
Have a little class. The waste management streaker's got a story to tell. What's that kid's got? He's just on camera sucking dick. Half the country's done that.
Yeah,
been on camera sucking dick.
I was on Twitter. Speaking of. And I saw some guy say something to the effect of, "Fuck this guy. It's on site with him. He stole money from me and then used it to fuck my bitch."
Whoa.
And then the guy he's talking about replies into that tweet with his girlfriend sucking his dick, saying, "I thought she was for the gang." And people in the comments replying to this guy's post about having his money stolen and having that stolen money used to fuck his bitch say, why would you share this? Not even Batman could get this out of me. You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I would have taken that to the grave.
he's got to be into it, right?
Yeah, I might be a little vocal about it.
I don't know about that vocal. What do you mean vocal? You Robert, if this
I would fucking, I don't know. I wouldn't put it on Twitter, but I'd call him out.
I mean, would you put it on Twitter if Malcolm stole $2,000 from you and used it to fuck the woman of your dreams?
I mean, am I currently? I mean, I'd be pissed off about the $2,000, definitely. But it like, okay, woman of my dreams. And was I already like dating, married to her? Or was it just some girl I was crushing
You know
on?
what I don't understand about you, Robert, is that whenever I pitch you a hypothetical, there's always some deeper level of understanding you require to answer, and it's so fucking
Because
obnoxious.
that's the way I process things.
Process things differently from now on.
Yeah, you know that whole personality thing you have.
Cut it out.
I don't like that.
Change. Grow as a person.
Grow. I'm sorry. I ask in order to process the world around me. I ask questions.
Yeah,
it's what
Socrates.
schools tried to beat out of you for decades, and you should fight against.
They beat it into you 100%, asking annoying questions. So here's another annoying question for you.
You want to be a fucking teacher and asking? Go on.
All right. So
Getting heated.
We'll have another.
Do you want
hypothetical.
questions? Because I can give you more questions.
No, the answer of what I would do if Malcolm stole $2,000 from me and fucked my bitch is that I'd probably get mad and try to fight him.
That's right. That's right. That's the only right answer.
You get like a bottle. You just like crack it open, like to like get like shatter it to like stab me with
Smashes it on
It
his
just
head.
bar fights you.
Absolutely.
You're fucking my bitch, Malcolm.
I've seen Robert Barr fight. He's a little devil.
Yeah, I know how to stand with my back to a wall. It's all good.
Robert goes straight to Greco-Roman knuckle locks.
So I get buck naked and I wrestle another naked man.
Oh yeah.
Let's save that for the weekend.
Yeah, that's what got you the job offer at Kona. So
Hey, you have a
So here's
giant
the
penis,
other-
right?
Yeah, your penis is weighing you down, literally. Right?
takes out his baby oil. It's like, I'm assuming you know what this is for. So here's the other hypothetical, right?
The sushi?
Yeah, the sushi, the baby oil. So here's another hypothetical for you, right? And don't be this way where you have to ask another question just because I brought this up, all right?
Tell me what it is, and
only if you have a genuine question will you ask. Promise?
I will answer it with my initial understanding of it, even if I'm wrong.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Would you rather be an elephant or a whale?
Whale, 100%.
It's the only right answer if you think about it.
Yeah, the whale is the correct answer.
I mean, they're both overhunted.
I mean, it kind of sucks in terms of like food because like all you'll eat from now on will be krill, but you're just fucking huge.
Yeah, you're massive.
Listen, you're massive, and if you play your cards right, you might win an Oscar.
Apologize.
No,
Apologize for that stinker.
fight me. You know what? Kiss me.
You are on America's hat. I can't kiss you if I wanted to.
I'd have to fly like 5 or 6 hours.
And boy, would my arms be tired.
Listen, if you were a whale, you could swim up here in a few short minutes.
Yeah.
That's slightly true.
Well, no, if he was a whale, he'd probably dry out in Arizona.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, assuming whales can fly, then why would the moisture factor?
Oh, if I could be a sky whale?
Yeah. This whale is flying.
This whale was made for flying.
This whale was made for
flying.
flying. And flying's what it'll do.
One of these days,
This whale is gonna fly and smooch you.
Smooch?
Yeah.
You really? Okay, Malcolm, I want you to conceptualize a sky whale smooching you. It would look like a fucking missile coming down on you.
Terrifying.
It was just a giant, like,
Listen, a
gray
community.
thing descending from the heavens.
Listen,
with its lips puckered.
Comes within just so close breath distance from you and goes.
It's the sweetest little friendship peck you've ever gotten.
Just flies away.
Nice friendship peck. Listen, a sky whale may destroy my community act, but that smooch, what a great time. And listen,
It's just a light smooch.
it's a light smooch in the sky. Like, imagine that.
Like I said, it would look like a fucking missile coming down on top of you.
Well, just imagine if it was like animated in the style of Steven Universe or something.
Miyazaki or something. Yeah.
Yeah, or Miyazaki. Yeah, like this is a Studio Ghibli movie.
A Ghibli whale, if you will.
Ghibli.
Yeah.
Ghibli, or whatever you want to
Ghibli,
Ghibli.
Ghibli. Apricot, tomato.
Let's call the whole thing off. So
Yeah, let's quit the podcast.
let's ask another interesting hypothetical, right?
All right.
Okay, yeah, we got another one. Go on.
Yeah, okay. Would you rather be addicted to crack or hold on.
Or amphetamines.
I mean, I got a
That's a great
question
question.
I can ask.
No, legit. Yeah, go on. Is it a hypothetical? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I guess it
What
can
did
be
you fucking think I'm talking to?
it can be a hypothetical. Yeah, it can be a
All right,
hypothetical.
let's hear it.
What?
Wow.
When was the last time? Does TMZ actually report on wrestling?
When's the last time you heard a TMZ report?
I get Google notifications
Do
sometimes.
you get People Magazine in the mail?
You used to.
Yeah, someone else's.
Yeah, as opposed to like yours specifically addressed and like styled
Just
to
because
you.
I read them doesn't make my wrist any limper.
Yeah, you jerking off to the People magazine.
It makes it stronger.
I just think of the Simpsons bit with Moe on the lie detector. It's just like I'm gonna go jerk off to the women for the Victoria's Secret catalog. Okay, it's the Sears catalog.
You know what's funny is oh damn it.
Oh, okay. Why specifically? What about has made you racist?
All I know is
I just hear Malcolm typing, cut this, cut this, cut this.
remove the admission of Harper being racist as a result of watching too much. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm not racist because of I'm racist because of the soup.